Welcome back to my channel. This is an additional read for September for Libra 2022. Just wanted to point out a few of the cards that I see coming out here. I did pull quite a few actually, just to see if I could get more clarity around the situation. But overall, the main cards are the Ace of Swords, the Justice card, which of course is a major arcana, the Five of Wands, and the Star card, major arcana. So we've got two major arcana and three minor. So it does look as though in terms of a work situation, there is something that might be awry there. It does look as though there is some kind of competing factor in around a work front, and whether this is you departing from that situation or turning your back on it, either way, there is a sense that there's some inner battles or conflicts going on. As well, for some of you that are still looking for work, this to me interprets as Ace of Spades, Ace of Pentacles is an indication that there is going to be some kind of new job that's coming through there. I do feel that there is, these again are of course clarifiers for the Ace of Swords, so there might be a logical sort of more what's the word I'm looking for, a job that is just a little more paperwork oriented is what I would say, that's coming through here, that the universe is trying to allow you to build more money from. Like it's a higher amount of money that goes with this particular job after a time of the Ten of Wands here, which is a really stressful period. So it does feel as though there's going to be some kind of new job coming in here for the month of September for some of you. Again, at least there's the option to take a new job. Again, this is about energy that's just surrounding this period. It doesn't mean that you have to act on it, but it is definitely available to you. General reading, of course, so it's going to speak differently to a lot of you, but there is some clarity coming through around a job situation, meaning you're going to get some sense of, awareness or clarity, or someone's going to contact you. And again, this is going to be probably right about the beginning of September. There is also a sense that it's, that you are breaking away from old patterns, old belief sets around money and things like that as well. In that beginning of September, I feel like you're trying to make some changes in your life, and you're trying to plow through adversity, basically. So you're trying to use your intellect and draw upon courage to move forward. So it's really getting rid of destructive patterns here as well. I see with that Ten of Wands, you've been taking on an awful lot of extra burdens, and I feel that that's going to change. We also have, the sense of, pruning back responsibilities. There is also that sense that something's going to change with that Judgment card and the with the Judgment and the Wheel of Fortune card following that. But again, these are clarifiers. But I mean, the Libra card this is justice for you. This is you coming up in the reading. This is justice for you, that something is going to change in your favor that is in around Three of Cups energy and your overall happiness. So there might be, again, new job coming through here that is going to give you a lot more happiness, and certainly long-term money that is, being paid out here. It's more of a work situation when I see the Knight of Pentacles come through. It's money that is, earned through, not a win, but through traditional means. I mean, you could have some extra luck in a situation, though, as well, that is in around your happiness, or something that you would consider group-oriented, or some kind of, something like a fateful situation that just kind of moves in your favor, that just allows you to feel a happier change in your overall emotional well-being. But either way, there is a sense that you are going to be either doing some celebrating here, again with that Three of Cups energy, but there's also that something is kind of blossoming here within you, and I feel like this is really something that is showing that there's good fortune that is still coming your way here, because of that Ten of Cups energy. It's just, and there is action, there's movement with it, with the Wheel of Fortune as well as that Knight of Pentacles, but it's just taking a little bit more time to get there. So again, for all of you, this may resonate a little further out, but the energy is still that something is headed towards you. It's just not here yet. But in the short term, I do see that work continues. There's steady money coming in. There's options available to you if you want to change a position. And I do feel like, you're starting to, confusion is starting to clear because you're getting that more certainty with that Ace of Swords energy in September. So there is also that sense that you're being more recognized publicly in some way. There's also that sense of improvement, again, with your fortune, with your money. There's more connection to people or groups. I do feel that, even in terms of your finances, there's still a sense of lack. There's still a sense of new money coming through here, but there's optimism around this. And I do feel like for some of you, you might be getting something toward the end of September, but for others, this is still a work in progress, but there's movement. There's a lot of movement here. Again, the Three of Pentacles, there's collaboration. There's something in around moving things to a new level. We also have that Star card. There's a sense that you're healing through something, probably in around your finances or insecurities or in around a sense of lack, but there's more growth, and there's definitely more opportunities for growth and in around your happiness this month of September. But whatever this period of uncertainty, I just feel like you're coming out of that right now. And there's a lot more to look forward to as far as happy results, So for some of you, again, there might be a lot more group interactions here, again, with that Three of Pentacles and again with that Three of Cups. I feel like there's more get-togethers in the month of September. I feel like you're celebrating life or celebrating something around you. Maybe this is the new job coming through, but there is a sense of some kind of celebration and group interaction. Okay, what else do we have here? I feel like, you still have had a lot of battles here with that Five of Wands energy and a lot of internal battles as well as, maybe even on the job front. But I do feel that cycle is, you're just walking away from it. You're turning your back on it. You're not giving it a lot of attention. So this is rivalry. This is, unwanted competitors sort of, plotting themselves against you here or whatever it is. But either way, there's a lot of energy that, somebody else or other people, other personalities are putting into something around you. It's just might be triggering you, but certainly you're triggering them in some way here. As far as, job, there again could be more of a competitive sort of situation going on here. There could be gossip, something along that line here. But emotionally, I do feel like, again, you're turning your back to whatever this is. You're just letting it slide. You're not going through the battle. Emotionally, I still feel like you are a little bit insecure here, but you are coming out of that energy with that Star card and certainly with that Strength card following and then the Page of Pentacles. So, the Star card is again that card of healing energy, and it's definitely about drawing attention to yourself and all of those things. So it is something that is moving you in the direction of peace, and finding your purpose. I feel like you're starting to, you're guided in the right direction here. And it's a sense of being renewed and healing in this time for September. And I just feel like a new cycle is going to be coming through here very soon. At least it started anyway with the Justice card, the Judgment, and the Wheel of Fortune. And it might even be with something that is about to bear fruit here, so to speak, but it's also about showing some more confidence within yourself with that Nine of Wands. You're a little bit defensive, you're guarded, but there is still that sense with the Sun card that you're optimistic in where you're headed. And of course, you come through again with the Libra energy here with the King of Swords. Could also be a little more sharp or distant, again, still with the way that you're interacting, but again, in terms of your feelings, inwardly, I feel like you're still feeling a lot more optimistic and in a process of healing. There is doors that are opening, new opportunities, and again, I feel like you're starting to obtain some potential. You're tapping into a higher level of skill, I guess I would say, there with yourself. So whether this is writing, something that's starting to come out of nowhere, like it kind of lands in your lap, like a new idea or some kind of new money-making idea, or just an idea in itself, there's still something around that is giving me the sense that you are going a little more public with something here, or at least you're still in collaboration with people. around you. So there's something that is still in the works here, but you're building on it, and everything is working out okay. You know, investments and, you know, work situations are growing. There's a lot of cards of overall positivity. So I just feel like you just have to go through the healing process, and then you'll find yourself in this new space with that Three of Pentacles collaboration. Again, the Nine of Wands is that time of a challenge still yet to meet. So there might be one last thing that needs to be overcome before you kind of reach some culmination of success, but there is definitely something that is in you to not give up and to persevere, and that's certainly the advice that would be coming through for others of you that are not quite there. You're definitely more suspicious of others still at this time, but I feel like, you know, that there's a lot more cards that, you know, are along the more optimistic realm, I guess, that I wouldn't say that you have to be in any way extremely concerned. It might be just a little bit of extra paranoia on your part here, but I do feel like you have to be persistent, and you do have to continue on with more of an optimistic, like I said, point of view to be able to overcome whatever this final little test is with the Nine of Wands. So for some of you financially, you might have to everything looks fairly balanced, although I do feel like there has been some extreme struggles here, and there might still be a little bit of a struggle going forward, but there's something here that is, you know, that's giving you a sense that you can be happier in this month. So, you know, as far as your overall health, I mean, this could also kind of speak to some time of laryngitis or fatigue, or just your overall immune system being a little bit lower, but overall everything is still healing and still moving forward. Again, that Three of Pentacles energy, I just want to add that, you know, you're collaborating, like I said, and I do feel like any personal relationship issues or something along that line, you know, would be also maturing. Something is maturing. Even your ideas around money, something is maturing. There is, like, the King of Swords here energy, and even though we are in round with the Knight of Wands, I feel, and that Page of Pentacles, there's some kind of something new in regards to money that you might be starting, that is going to bring in some additional money, but it feels like it's still, you know, you putting in the hard work to be able to achieve this. And again, there's something here that's still an indicator that you have to do one more thing before something kind of develops. It might be getting a little more education in a particular area. It might be that you need to focus more on a specific step, whatever this is for you, but it is definitely kind of promoting yourself or elevating in some way, but you still need a little extra something to be able to move this forward. And as well, I mean, let me see what else we've got here. Again, with that, we'll go with the Page of Pentacles energy there. I mean, because that is still an energy of something new coming in around your finances. I'll wrap this up here pretty quick, but I mean, the Page of Pentacles is new ideas, education, loans, anything like that that's coming through, but it definitely speaks to something new that's coming forward, that would be requiring a little more education, something, as I say, that is going to put you in the spotlight, but it's also about self-improvement, and I feel that's where you are doing this healing, and the Strength card also comes into play. So it is still kind of planting the seeds there with whatever that is. It might be just an additional source of income that you're trying to bring in, or just, you know, something in around a new educational source that you're trying to promote, so that you can build on something over the long haul, you know, with that Three of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, that, you know, that will bring you to a level of new confidence, that kind of thing in your money area. So I do feel like this could be, it's in around your self-confidence, that, and this sense of lack or insecurity, that there is something, you know, elevating and healing. But definitely student enthusiasm is here. But it's definitely something in around a message that could be coming through, that not to focus on lack here as well with that Five of Pentacles energy. Again, Five of Pentacles is that time where it's not the main cards coming through here, but it definitely speaks to you having to, you know, kind of go through a whole situation feeling unsupported or alone, or just that you're, whether you're out in the cold or whatever, you just feel like you're in a little bit of survival mode here. Or you have been. And I feel like you need to stop worrying, because you are mobilizing your energy to be able to move forward in some way. Whatever that sense of underemployed or unemployed or about to lose your job, or, self-doubt, whatever that Five of Pentacles is for you, I just feel like you are ready to move past these setbacks. And again, you're being there's one more little test here. And doing the extra work, education, whatever it is, that's something here extra that you need to put in to be able to create this equal exchange and to create some kind of balance here with that King of Swords. But it's also about examining, your relationships with that King of Swords as well as the Three of Pentacles, making sure you're not putting out too much more than you're receiving, that kind of thing. So, but either way, like I said, I do feel like you're holding on. And there's some definite healing going on in this month, but you are working toward this really positive, long-term Ten of Cups area. And it's just, you've got something else that you need to do. There's still a little more work to put in here. And again, with that Ten of Cups energy, it's coming. It's just that we're not quite there with that last step yet to go. To be able to make something manifest. So maybe there wasn't enough action being taken in some of the previous months, but the energy is still surrounding you that things are moving in the right direction. So put a little more effort in, and as I say, with that Ten of Cups here, you are going to be moving toward more of a permanency and harmony, and nothing